Hi guys, and welcome to the homestead. So I'll just give you a quick tour of the outside before it gets dark out first. I'll kind of go over everything, the contract, everything that you'll see inside, give you all the details, and then when we talk on the phone, we can go over all of the information as well. So the first things first, I'm Michaela. So welcome. I'll give you kind of the rundown as far as the venue goes. So we started in 2018 when I got married. So I married my high school sweetheart here, and my dad decided this is what we were going to do with the building, is we were going to build a wedding venue. And since then, we have been fully booked both seasons that we were booking. Obviously, this year looked a little bit different as far as COVID went. But we were still able to successfully have several weddings following social distancing guidelines and all of that kind of stuff. So I'll give you kind of some outside views of the venue. As far as the barn venue idea goes, we stuck with that theme, but it's also a little bit different because we have the more rustic lodgy feel to it as well. So out here is typically our ceremony space. So you can see that we have the pew benches. They can seat up to 100 guests. And then down here at the end of the aisle, you can do any arch that you want. If you want to bring one of your own in, you can, or we have 3 different ones that you can choose from. You kind of can't really see it, but there is one out there. So that's our log arch that some of our couples choose to put elk antlers on to give you kind of like that Western feel. We have a hexagon shaped one that I'll show you inside. And then we also have a barn beam style one as well. In the earlier months, these all have flowers in them. So we have flowers on either side of the aisle, and the ceremony space might look a little bit different by next year as well. So looking at 2022, there could definitely be some changes as far as that goes. So then outside here, we have lots of outdoor space for whatever activities you want to do. So there are lots of yard space if you want to do like yard games. We have a fire pit area. I guess the wind has taken our chairs a little bit, but the bistro lighting here around the fire pit, lots of benches, firewood is included. And then we have this space out here, which is just really nice for like socializing, or if you wanted to do your like cocktail hour out here, it'd be a really nice space to do that. So in addition, a lot of times our caterers will also set up out here on this porch outside because it allows access from either side of the barn door. So here is a barn door, and then there's a barn door all the way at the other end. So it'll allow your guests to come out one side, get their food, and then go back in the other to kind of make it flow a little bit easier as well. So looking at depending on when your wedding is, obviously if it's this time of year, we could do that inside to kind of keep the warmth inside the venue. I'll just kind of give you all angles of the venue, allow you to see the landscaping and stuff out here. So over here, it's kind of a little bit dark, but there is an arch up on the top of this mound here. So again, in the earlier summer months, that is filled with all different types of flowers. The arch is covered in morning glory so that there is green vines that go up over top of it. This space over here is going to be our new outdoor kitchen space. So this is still in the works right now, but it'll be an outdoor kitchen space. Right now it's acting as storage for all of our extra tables and chairs, but it'll be an outdoor kitchen space that has access to, there'll be a refrigerator, industrial size refrigerator, sinks, workspace, stoves, ovens, all of that kind of stuff. And then it's very hard to see them because it's a little bit dark out today. We have something, you might have a couple visitors. So these dark spots that you see out here, they are actually buffalo. So there's a fence that runs along back here because this was once a hunting preserve. So the big lodge that's here once acted as a place for our hunters to stay when they would come up from different states to go hunting. And we had buffalo and all kinds of different animals, and now we just have buffalo, and they kind of hang out there. They get fed here, so they like to come up and visit at the fence. As far as the lodge goes, right now it is not included, but we are hoping by 2021 that the lodge will be an additional opportunity for our couples to rent out for a place to stay. It can sleep up to 10. There's 2 bedrooms and a loft area. So we're hoping that that will be included here in the future. There's lots of parking space. You can't see, but it goes all the way down. So there's lots of space for your guests to park. And then at the top of this driveway, there's a field that we allow camping at as well. So we don't have hookups up there, but if anyone wants to bring campers, tents, that kind of stuff, they are all very welcome to do so. So now we'll go ahead and head into the venue. So this weekend we did have our little open house. So we have a lot of our decor still set up from that. So it's kind of nice that I can walk you through. You can see some different tablescapes, maybe get you some ideas as far as the venue goes. So I'll give you kind of just a quick overview. This is the inside of the venue. You have lots of space to work with. When you get here on Friday, it'll be just a big open space for you to set up however you wish. So all your tables and chairs will be here, but it gives you lots of space to work with. So it's just a blank canvas for you to work with. I'll show you. So we do rent out some decor. We rent it out super inexpensive, but we are limited on certain stuff. So I just wanted to show you real quick. I'll do a quick walk around so you can see the tables. If there's anything that interests you, we can include that as well. So just kind of do a little walk around. So as far as tables go, you have a mix of tables included. So they are the long farmhouse style tables that you see here. So there are 2 that will hold 16 and 2 that will hold 18 if you put people on the end. This little stand over here is typically used for like the cake. So the cake's up a little bit higher. So we have all of those cake stands and stuff here as well. If you want to do a donut wall, we have a donut wall. We have currently 4 of these 8-foot rectangles right now, but we will have 6, if not more, by the time that you get married. Hopefully by 2021, we'll have a couple more and they'll be staying the same color. These are pretty new right now. So this is our other arch here. So you can kind of see that. Some other stuff that we have. So we have a big sign you can change your names in and out on. Just a different piece of plexiglass. This is typically where the DJ would set up. So the DJ would set up right in this corner, giving you this whole area here, your dance floor, or you can put your head table there. And obviously your tables would not be against the wall as they are on the other side right now. So I'll just kind of walk you through so you can see some of these other ones. Chairs include the black Chiavari chairs, which I'll show you here in just a second. So that was the back porch that I just showed you, where typically the caterers will set up the food out on the back porch. This is a sweetheart style table that we have. If you're going with the jewel tones, we have these awesome like velvety green chairs that you can use. So these are the black Chiavari chairs. So we have up to 260 of these chairs available. So if you need to use them for, if you have less than that, you can use extra ones for whatever you need to, or there's storage space out in the kitchen area as well. Okay. So just some extra stuff that we have. We have so much stuff. It's all thanks to all of our past brides that we have a ton of stuff. So lots of different options as far as things go. More chairs, as you can see. Back here are the bathrooms. I'll just show you them because I think they're pretty cool. So they both kind of go with the metal and wood theme. They are not labeled as far as gender specific, just because usually the women's line is longer than the men's line. But here's the mirror. Hi, because you guys haven't got to see my face yet. So hello, I'm Michaela. So as far as this goes, we don't typically label them, but if you wish to label them, you are welcome to. We've had many couples that have done that. So some more of the decor that we have in the bar space. So here's our bar. There is an ice maker behind the bar, enough to keep up with making mixed drinks, just not enough to fill coolers, that kind of thing. We do have 4 of these barrels as well that are available for use. So they'll just be here for you to use. We do have 2 heaters if you need those. So we have draping that can be used on the arch, the doorway, whichever you choose to use it for. These are some of our favorite lanterns. They're just super pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take you upstairs to the loft area. So the loft area can be used for kind of whatever you want to use it for. People have used it for a sitting area. We've had couples that have done their rehearsal dinner up here. We've had couples do photo booths up here. Lots of different options as far as this space up here. It's pretty large. Lots of room to work with. Don't mind the mess. It's just we're working on getting our storage put away for the year. Give you kind of a better view of the dance floor. Okay. Out here is just a little porch area. Okay, so here's just a porch area. Nice little hangout area here. I always envisioned like a little sitting area out here. Okay, so the moment that Sarah, you've probably been waiting for, is the bridal suite. So we'll go ahead and take you into the bridal suite. And that is behind this door. So here is our bridal suite. So you have lots of space, big bar to hang all of your dresses on, lots of sitting space. This room is air conditioned if you need it to be. It's heated if you need it to be heated. Lots of outlets, lots of mirrors, lots of stools, lots of workspace. Refrigerator that'll come stocked for you with orange juice and champagne the day of your wedding. Big mirror so you can see your dress, obviously. And then just another bathroom up here as well. So a lot of couples have chose to keep this as their, keep the bathroom up here for their bridal party and that kind of stuff, so you don't have to wait until a line downstairs. So as far as contract stuff goes, I know we'll get a chance to talk about it together, but it's $4,500 to rent it for the weekend. That gives you access to the venue Friday through Sunday, tables and chairs, ceremony seating, your choice of an arch, and then free camping, the outdoor fire pit included with firewood, and then any of our property to do pictures on. So there's close to 700 acres right here that you can use for pictures, both wooded, fields, all of that kind of stuff for photos. Additional things that you would need to, as far as payment goes, there is a $500 cleanup and trash fee that is completely refundable. So as long as on Sunday you are cleaned up at noon, we will do a walkthrough with you, and as long as everything's good, we can write you a check back for $500. If you choose that you do not want to clean up the day after your wedding, you can 100% say, no, thank you, I'm going to pass off the $500 and we will do cleanup for you. And then we require also that you get event insurance. So event insurance is very inexpensive. It's typically like $100, $120 per 100 people. And that was for $1 million coverage. And we can give you contact information for that if you're interested. So as far as that goes, that's pretty much the only stipulations that we put on to you. Everything else, it's yours to do with it whatever you wish to. You can bring in all of your own caterers. You can bring in all of your own bar services, all of that kind of stuff. It is yours to do with it whatever you wish. We're pretty laid back people. The only things that we really request that you don't do is open flame inside the building. That's why these types of candles on this table they work great for that. So they are just the LED style ones. So just no open flame inside the building, and then no fake flowers outside, just because they are always just a pain to clean up. Other than that, you do whatever you wish with it. So anything you need from us, we're always here to help guide you along the way. We can offer suggestions as far as vendors go. But this just kind of gives you a general view of what you would be looking at for the day of your wedding. So if you guys have questions, obviously we're going to talk here in a little bit. So I'm excited to chat with you guys and answer any questions that you have. Alrighty. Have a good night.